Hi, this is Aaron here from Data Water. Today I want to do a demo about how you could use Power Automate to connect to an API and then load that data into SQL Server database. You could do this using an SSIS, but Microsoft has a new cloud technology for ETL called Power Automate. It's codeless, so it's very easy to use. It's drag and drop. It's very easy to get started. So I want to demonstrate how you could extract API data and then load it to SQL Server. So here we go. We go to My Flows, create a new flow, and we will try an instance from blank, and then manually trigger a flow. Create. And then we want to call the API. So what happens is we want to make an HTTP request. So that HTTP action is here, and the method that we call, and the one that we're going to look at is looking at NBA players. So this API balls.io/API/v1/players. So this gives us the player information. And the method that we want is the get method. And we want to copy the URI. Yeah, so authentication is none. But if there is some credentials that you need to use for the API, this is where you would enter it. And then we go to next step. So the next step is, because when we retrieve the data, we'll return some JSON format. We want to transform the JSON format to something that the database can understand, into a more structured table format. So we have to use JSON, pass JSON function. Yeah, this one here. And then what happens is we just use the body of the HTTP. You can see it here. And then for the content, we use the body. And the schema is basically the structure of what you want to implement for the payload. So in terms of getting that data, we can just copy and paste it from the API, and then we paste it from this option and generate from example, and then we want to insert a sample of the JSON payload, and then done. And what happens is we'll create a schema for the sample that you provided. Okay, and then the next step is pretty straightforward. We need to insert to SQL database. We've got SQL Server, and we want to insert row. Name of the database, server name database, yeah. And then we want to use the demo, and then I'll have a table created. Right. So basically, I have a table with these different field names, and then the data types. We've got first name, last name, height, and position, team. Yeah. Looks like I got position twice, so let's delete one of these. Delete. And then let's clear the table. So there's nothing in there. So we want to refresh this. So insert row. Here we go. ID is the ID from past JSON. First name is first name. Last name is last name. Height. And inches for height as well. And position. And team. Actually, team wasn't there. I think it was under name. Yep. And position. And conference. Alright. Let's save that. And what happens is it's trying to test it out. Right now you can see our database doesn't have anything because we truncated the table. So we'll start from scratch and then now run the test. Now you can see the flow from the very first step to the step where we are applying the insert to the SQL Server database. You just have to wait a couple seconds, and now it took 13 seconds at this step. And let's just check if the tables have been populated with data from the API. Hooray, look, what we got here is data from the API. We got the ID, the first and last name of the person, position, and team name. Yeah, and conference as well. Actually, we've got to remove that field because we deleted that. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can post in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about Power Automate or any other technology on the Power platform, such as Power BI and Power Apps. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.